Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Bank Employees News. Today we will discuss banking updates of 25th May. The first banking updates is regarding Tapan Ray. Tapan Ray ceases to be director on board of Central Bank of India. State-owned Central Bank of India on Monday said Tapan Ray has ceased to be the director on the board post completion of his tenure. Tapan Ray, part-time non-official director as well as non-executive chairman, ceased to be the director of the bank with effect from May 23rd, 2021. Our next banking update is regarding belief that 10% credit growth is achievable. Ashwini Bhatia, SBI. If you include all our investments, CPs, bonds, NCDs, so on and so forth, that number of 10% growth is possible. Even the number that we have shown this time, if you include the investments in CPs and bonds, is a little higher, said Ashwini Bhatia, Managing Director, SBI. Our next banking update is regarding Canara Bank. Canara Bank board meeting on Friday to consider capital raise for current fiscal. State-run Canara Bank on Monday said it is looking to raise capital through a mix of equity and debt instruments in the current fiscal, and a meeting of the board of directors will take place on May 28. However, the bank has not mentioned how much amount it plans to raise during 2021 to 2022. Next banking update is regarding bank credit grows by 6.02%. Deposits up by 9.87%. RBI data shows bank credit grew by 6.02% to rate 108.69 lakh crore and deposits increased by 9.87% to rupees 152.17 lakh crore in the fortnight ended May 7, 2021. Our next banking update is banks in India report loan fraud worth rupees 5 trillion. SBI's amount largest. Banks operating in India reported fraud of rupees 4.92 trillion as on March 31st, 2021, which represents nearly 4.5% of the total bank credit, showed Reserve Bank of India data, which was sought under the Right to Information Act (RTI) by Saurabh Pandera. The data showed 90 banks and financial institutions reported a total of 45,613 cases of loan fraud till March 31st, 2021. State Bank of India, the country's largest lender, reported the highest amount of loans as fraud, rupees 78,072 crore as on March 31st. SBI is followed by Punjab National Bank having fraud rupees 39,733 crore, followed by Bank of India and Union Bank of India. Our next banking update is RBI issues guidelines for amalgamation of district central cooperative banks with state cooperative banks. The Reserve Bank on Monday said it will consider amalgamation of district central cooperative banks with state cooperative banks subject to various conditions, including that a proposal should be made by the state government concerned. The Banking Regulation Act 2020 has been notified for the STCBs and DCCBs with effect from April 1, 2021. Next banking update is no directive to PSBs to withdraw fund in foreign accounts. Finance Ministry. The government has not asked state-owned banks to withdraw funds from foreign currency accounts overseas in anticipation of a potential seizure of those on Siren Energy's petition to enforce an arbitral award in favor of it, the Finance Ministry said on Sunday. The next financial update is regarding FDI jumps 19% to USD 59.64 billion in 2020-21 on account of measures taken by the government on the fronts of policy reforms, investments, facilitations, and ease of doing businesses, Commerce and Industry Ministry said on Monday. Our next banking financial update is regarding IDBI Bank. IDBI Bank has transformed into a retail bank. Samuel Joseph Deputy MD during the 4 years that IDBI Bank was under prompt corrective action, that is PCA. It transformed itself from a predominantly corporate bank to a retail bank, and the bank which exited PCA on March 10th, 21 would like to keep it that way, according to Samuel Joseph, Deputy Managing Director. In an interaction with the Business Line, he emphasized that it had aggressively accelerated provisionings over and above the regulatory requirements in the past to strengthen its balance sheet, so right back to profit in the next 2 to 3 years whenever the recovery from stressed assets happens will be about 7,500 crore. So these were the most important banking updates of today. We will cover up the next banking updates in our next banking section. Thanks for watching.